Welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Roma in Football Manager 2019. I'm Ater, and we have been struggling with scoring goals. We've actually been doing that for quite some time. I mean, if you go back in time here, basically since we played the Hertha Berlin in the Champions League, because we only managed to score one goal versus Genoa. They've had two goals versus Palermo, I guess that's okay. Then no goals versus Real Madrid, only one goal versus Sampdoria, only one goal versus Bologna, and no goals versus AC Milan. And I mean, for example, the Bologna, not the Bologna, the Sampdoria game, I mean, we didn't score the winner until the 93rd minute. And most of these games, we've been created like 3, 4. I think even the Bologna game, we were like 5 times the amounts of, almost 5 times the amounts of, we want to get to, was it overview? No, I'm getting too old. The report, maybe? Nope. That one is wrong too. Why can't I remember what I want to pick? Match stats was what we're looking for. Yeah, look at these. Like, this is basically most of the games. We're creating a crap ton of chances, and the opponents very few, but we don't manage to find the net. And it's been that in like basically almost all of these games. And I thought that our two-striker formation was going to be basically goal-scoring madness, because we started off the season with scoring so many goals, but maybe, just maybe, the other teams have started learning how to handle us and prevent us from getting those really, really dangerous chances. I was considering using the AC Milan game for today's episode, but considering their current situation in the league table, pretty far down, felt like we were going to skip it. And instead, we're going to go ASAP from one huge Real Madrid game to another huge Real Madrid game in the Champions League. And yeah, you know, last episode we lost. It was a very, very disappointing own goal. But at the same time, I feel like we played really well. We were playing away, and now we are playing them at home. This is basically the group final, because most likely the team that wins today will win this group, and most likely whoever loses today will end up in second place, because I feel like we are just that much stronger than Hertha Berlin and PSV. So basically our group stage final. And yeah, that's more or less it. Just want to take a few seconds to wish everybody that lives in countries that celebrate Christmas on the 24th. This the 24th today. Of course, I recording this a day early, but a Merry Christmas to everybody that celebrates Christmas on the 24th. And then, of course, in the next episode, I'm going to have to say the same thing to everybody that celebrates Christmas on the 25th. But I mean, that's great. 2 days to celebrate in these episodes. Fantastic. This is the way we're going to start it. We are going to go a little bit more risky now. We are playing at home. You know, last game against them, we were playing a little bit more defense-minded, only one striker, and so on. But now we're back to our two-striker formation, and hopefully, I mean, I feel like if we can play at least as good as we did in the last game, and then considering that home advantage, I think this is our time to win it. But if you underestimate Real Madrid, then you're stupid. This is going to be very, very difficult. We might as well end up losing world-class players in every position. No need to say anything else about them. And can we talk about the last game? Yes, we can. So we're going to tell him that we owe Real Madrid, after what happened in our last match, go out there and get revenge. And most of them agreed. Because, I mean, most of them played that game. They should be fired up. They should be wanting revenge. And, of course, especially you, the one who scored their own goal. So, I mean, and the rain pours down. And I'm not sure if that's good or bad news for us. The only thing I knew is that we are here to get revenge. And then we see Real Madrid. It's not the way we want to start it. Maybe we can turn it around. It's Florenzi. Back for Schüle. Upamecano. Cristiante. Go for change the flank. Clear. We have a lot of space here. A lot of space. But it's closing down quickly and just give it away. Come on, bro. Yeah, he wins it back. Brilliant. Not an optimistic finisher. But I don't like the way he lost it. But I can respect the player fighting to get it back, and we're going to demand more. But once again, we see Real Madrid at start of a highlight. I don't like it. It's Sikovic, Toni Kroos, and I feel like Roma could have let that one go, because he was pretty far outside the post, I believe. A long corner is cleared, but it's still in Real Madrid possession, and that was actually felt more dangerous than the first shot that gave them the corner. look at statistics, they have created more chances, so maybe a mistake using this optimism. But as I say that, oh my god, we are creating chance after chance, but we don't get to see them. We don't get to see them, we need to demand more. Pressured by the feedback. Yeah, you should feel pressured when you are playing Real Madrid in the Champions League. In there with the corner, and the ref, it's a penalty. It is a penalty, and I believe Arp is the one who's going to take it. Arp steps up here, and I barely dare to watch the screen, and he scores. He scores. I didn't have time to tell you that one, guys, but the last penalty Arp took, he actually missed. So I was extremely nervous for this one. But looking at the replay, and that was actually pretty close for the goalkeeper. But he scores, that's what counts. And it's going to be one more highlight at least before the halftime whistle. Gives it away to Real Madrid. What's up with that? But maybe we could put some pressure on them here. A long clearance for the Real Madrid keeper. But it comes back. It's Bale, Theo Hernandez for Toni Kroos. Come on, lads, we can win it, we can win it. If we can intervene this one, we have a lot of players on this side of the pitch. Could be a very dangerous counter-attack. So focus now, guys, focus. Put some pressure into it. A beautiful tackle or something I would like to see. Now, easy. You can bring it down. Don't need to stress here. It's Inda for Cristante. Going for Kluivert. Kluivert all by himself. Sets up Arp. Arp breaks through and he scores! He shoots and he scores. And it's his 15th goal this season. And my gosh, have this lad paid off all that money that we paid for him back in the days when we signed him as a young talented striker. I mean, he's just still a young talented striker, but I would say he's a young talented world-class striker now. Brilliant. Exactly what we needed. Look at the domination here. I mean, remember, we are playing Real Madrid. We're not playing like a mid-team. Mid-league team from Serie A. We're playing Real Madrid. This is one of the biggest teams in the world, one of the strongest. I haven't checked now, but you know, before last game they were topping the Spanish league, so they are doing very well in this save. Now is the question, we still want them to focus. We don't want them to start slacking, think things is done. Because I mean, we have a few guys here with brilliant ratings, but we also have quite a few of them with like average or even bad rating. So this is still a lot of room for improvement, even though we're 2 goals up. So I'm going to tell them you might be winning, but that could all still change if your performance levels drop. Don't let that happen. We need to stay focused. Well, you look stressed, guys. You shouldn't be looking stressed for this one. It's some serious words. Some serious words. Let's see what effect this has at the beginning. I'm probably going to have an early team talk to see if I can counter that reaction from a few of them. But instead we see Cristante for Tonali, Alberto Moreno, a lot of place in the box, and here he's in there, and he's just outside the post. I was about to stand up and share, but then nothing. I'm going to demand more. And, well, maybe it wasn't the best feedback. 2 of them kind of reacted well, the other guys not so much. Now easy. No need to stress, Easy passes, safe, nice and safe here. Upamecano doesn't start to dribble, just nice and easy. And okay, that was a brilliant pass. Here is Nicolas into the box. R picks up the rebound, and it's clear by the defense. We're going to see a throw-in. And if he would have scored there, it would most likely be in a game-set match. Maybe it come from here. Nicolas with a free kick, and it's just over the top bar. Guys, I think it's time for you to... Actually, we're going to have another highlight. Florenzi with a throw-in. We are under pressure. James Rodriguez sets up Rodrigo. And that finisher was, unfortunately for us, world-class. Why do my players never finish like that? Look at this. I mean... Of course, I'm annoyed that it was against us, but look at this finisher. It's such a clean one. Just looks up and boom. Perfect near the post. Why does things always happen? We don't need to send another replay, do we? It's nowhere near an offside. So let's pause it here. Let's have a team talk. Show some passion. Time to step it up now. Frustrated by feedback. Really, Donnarumma? It's too much to ask to show some passion. Let's pause it here. Let's take a look at these things. Florenzi is 6.1, but he looks motivated. But still 6.1 is so bad. No, we need to keep him on because I don't have any good options on the bench because I'm so used with that huge bench you can have in Serie A. And then we come to Champions League, we can barely have any players at all on it. I think we go with Nicolas. He's fit, but he's playing like garbage. Let's bring in Schick instead, and then see who's tired. Tonali maybe, Cristante maybe. Both of them looks motivated though. I think we're gonna go with... this is difficult. How well can you actually play in this position, Pellegrini? I haven't used you in that position, but no, you can't really play this. Let's undo that, and let's just... Even though Cristante is playing pretty decent... No, we are actually going to... Don't remember that. We're going to go with Inder. He has a yellow card. He's composed. He's playing like garbage. He had to go. So let's bring in Garrison instead. Florenzi with a free kick. And, well, I kind of like that try, because nobody cared about that post. But instead we see Real Madrid. Bale picks up the corner. Cleared by Sheila, but so many Real Madrid players. This is still really dangerous. I know! It's a huge mistake by Donnarumma, but luckily for us, the Real Madrid player doesn't manage to take advantage of it. But that was a huge mistake by Donnarumma. Really, really dangerous. We have one sub. Now we need to make it count. So, what do we do here? I think we should just try to get some fresh legs in the middle. Both Tonali and Cristante is getting tired. I think we just need to go for the fresh legs. Let's bring in Pellegrini. And we are into extra time. 4 minutes. A lot of Real Madrid players attacking. Oh, what's going on? That was... not pleasing. Maybe we should try to park the bus here actually. I think I'm gonna pause it after this highlight if nothing happens and try to park the bus. Or maybe we can turn it into counter-attack. Because here is Schick, here is Arp. Is Arp going for the hat-trick? He might as well be. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. That's the goal we needed. That means game, set, match. That means I'm dancing here, celebrating, so happy. Beautiful run by Arp, breaks through, and a nice finisher. No mistake at all. And yeah, game, set, match. That's the hat-trick. Everything we needed. Now I'm happy again. But it's another highlight. There's a lot of time left to play, so this will be a real highlight. Here's Gerson. Gerson newly subbed. Trying to reach Arp. Bit optimistic. Schick, even more optimistic. But maybe we could win it back. No, another dangerous counter-attack. I was supposed to say beautiful because I thought it was going to win, but it didn't. Look at the clock. Focus, focus, focus. Long cross. Can we win this one? Yes, we can. Kluivert. No mistakes. Nice and easy. Gerson sets up Arp. And, well, I guess 4 was too much to ask for, but that was a great chance, and I feel like Arp could have done even better, but can't really complain since he's already scored a hat-trick, can I? And now we're just waiting for the ref to blow the whistle. And yeah, this is more or less what I was talking about in the last episode. Because in the last episode I said, yeah, we lost versus Real Madrid, but we played pretty well. We lost because of like a garbage, unlucky goal. And we were like basically playing at almost the same levels as Real Madrid when we were playing them away. And we all know how good they are, topping the Spanish league, have won Champions League so many times. I feel like this is our team really starting to show that we can compete with the best teams in the world. And this is a team that could, of course it's going to be a very, very long and tough journey, but this is a team that has the potential to beat any team in the world. And if you have that potential, you also have the potential to win Champions League. And of course we need to speak a little bit special here to you, Mr. Arp. 9.5 rating, the hat-trick. We are going to go passionate, and we are going to tell how pleased I am with your dominating performance. It was spectacular, and he looks inspired. Brilliant. Going to end the team talk. Let's take a look at the league table before we end this one. So PSV actually managed to beat Hertha at home, and that means because Hertha was in third place, which means we have 2 games left to play. That's 6 points, and like mathematically, yes, Hertha can overtake us, but realistically, it shouldn't happen. We should win at least one. We should probably win both of these games, but at least one of them. And even a draw versus Hertha would be enough. So yeah, things looks good. I think we're in a great position to win the group. I think we will most likely win the group. But even if we don't, we are going through to the next round, which means that the Champions League dream is very much... Actually, look at... Oh my gosh, look at this one. Top goal scorer of the Champions League right now is Daniel Sturridge, who represents Celtic with 6 goals. Good on you, Sturridge. Didn't expect to see Daniel Sturridge as the top goal scorer of the Champions League. Let's see, where is Celtic? So they... Okay, I mean... He is. They're not going to go through to the next round, so he won't win top goal scorer. But still, impressive. Didn't expect to see that one. But that's it for this episode. As always, thank you so much for sharing your time with me, and I'll see you in the next episode.